Hey guys, Kristen here. Today's topic is how to use perfectionism to actually help you heal. A few videos ago, I talked about how perfectionism can actually hurt our healing process because it can just be emotionally draining to constantly be thinking that nothing is good enough. However, like many things in life, there is a good and a bad side to perfectionism. So the good side to perfectionism when you're trying to heal from severe chronic fatigue is that it can actually keep you on your routine. All right. Having a routine, especially when you're trying out new treatments and supplements and things, is super critical. The body loves habit. The body responds so positively and beautifully to habit. And when you actually have a mindset of, oh, I need to do this certain thing for myself at this certain time every single day, no matter what, that can actually serve you in your healing journey. If you're trying out a new supplement, all right, it can usually be super important, especially over the first several weeks, to take the same amount of the supplement at the same time every day, maybe even across several times of the same day, all right? And you don't have to let that perfectionism be draining to help you. You can actually use perfectionism to set up systems that make it super easy to stick to these things. You can set up alarms on your phone that go off at the same time. And when that alarm goes off, you know what it's time to do. It's time to take that supplement or do that treatment. Keep water and whatever you're doing close to you in bed all day so that all you have to do is roll over and grab it. You don't have to get up and go somewhere or ask someone to get something for you. Just be prepared, know what's coming up, and set those alarms for yourself and create those systems so that you can use your perfectionism to actually aid you in your healing journey. My perfectionist side has definitely been a huge asset in my own recovery journey. I mean, at different points in my recovery, I was taking up to 120 pills a day, every single day. There were 6 different specific pill-taking times I had to manage. There were like 17 different pills I had to manage, and I had to manage how many of each one I was taking at each time every single day. That is hard. That is hard for a person who is normal and healthy and has all of their facilities available to them to track this, okay? When I was mostly housebound, when I was unable to work, and I was having to manage this pill schedule, I had to have systems in place to make sure I got exactly what I needed at every time, every day. And I did. I really very rarely missed a single dose of anything. And just to give you an insight as to what that looked like, it meant getting 5 weekly pill cases. And I mean big ones. Like each container had to be pretty big. Like my breakfast pill case would have, breakfast for every day of the week in it. And there were a lot of pills in there. Sometimes there were 24 pills I was taking just at breakfast. And I would spend one hour a week sitting down and managing my pills. Meaning I had my wake-up pill box, I had my breakfast pill box, lunch, dinner. I didn't have a pill box for an hour before bed because I only had a couple I took out of a bottle. And then I also had an at-bedtime box. And I would have all of my pills in bottles that I'd pull out, and my doctor gives me a really handy-dandy printout with everything I should be taking and exactly how much at exactly what times. So I would just follow that chart, that printout, and fill in each of the boxes, and it took close to an hour some days, going very slowly, very carefully, double checking every time I counted because the brain fog would be so bad. I knew it was easy to make a mistake. And then I had alarms set on my phone so that I'd be taking the right pills at the right time. I also had little tiny containers that I would buy, and when I would wake up, I'd take my morning pills. And then if I was going to be out of the house that day, or if it might be hard for me to get up and down the stairs, what I would do is I would put breakfast, lunch, dinner pills in little containers and carry those with me, or put them next to my bed so that when I did eat, I'd have them right there next to me. And I wouldn't forget, and I wouldn't have to, physically exert myself to be on top of that pill schedule. So it's hard, but having a perfectionist side can be helpful if you use it the right way. And if you put in the systems in place to minimize the energy it takes to stick to those treatments that are going to get you better. All right, if you found this a useful tip on how to live with severe chronic fatigue, then it would mean the world to me if you would share these videos with someone who can use them. Whether that's a friend you have or a group that you're a part of, It would mean the world to me if you would share these. Help me get the word out there. And as always, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post here just about daily. Sending you love and health, I'm Kristen.